You got people who share a similar perspective to what some of us share, and then you got people who are just going to move because it's a movement. You know what I'm saying? I think it all has to be, galvanized nonetheless, and maybe even directed or guided to what we needed to do, or what we, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, I was just curious because, and do me a favor, can you give me the definition again?
Absolutely.
Because you know me, I'm a wordsmith. I like to dig in it sometimes.
Right.
And pull it out syllable by syllable.
The deliberate killing.
Stop. Can we agree that the killing that we have gone through and are going through currently, previously, right, and maybe in the future, is it deliberate or by accident?
That's definitely deliberate.
Right.
Yeah. It's agenda for sure.
Check. Next.
All right. The deliberate killing of a large group of people.
So we are a large group of people. We got that. That goes without saying. We 40 million. Check.
Especially those of a particular ethnic group or nation.
Check. Stop. Breaks. Stop.
You might have some
Okay,
division
give me
there.
that one more time. Especially
those of a particular ethnic group or nation.
Right.
Yes.
So now, let me say this before we get into it. It's not that we're not saying that other groups have not been or may not be or may not have been. But particularly, we're talking about, does this fit the bill? Because now we're talking about a particular group. Right? We can know that there are all types of groups around us and amongst us. Right? But when you understand something's not even, we're talking about, I think, something that's being left out in it, but you to me, you have to assume it, because this has to be something that's systematic when you're talking about a large group. Because somebody can do something to you individually, and it may not affect you, in that manner. But we're talking about a large group. So we're talking about something that has to be at least some part systemic, or at least systematic in there.
That's right.
It ain't by happenstance.
That's
it ain't
right.
by accident.
That's
it ain't because somebody don't just like
it's
you.
Deliberate.
Or nothing like that. Exactly.
Oh, there's definitely.
Right? So, with that being said, I'm sorry, did we finish the definition?
Oh yeah, that was it.
All right. So we clear on that one. That's what's happening now. So that's what we definitely want to know when we get to.
We need to stop coming up with other words. For this is about the only word that describe what I've seen since I've been born, living through the crack era and everything else.
Genocide.
Straight up genocide.
And it's okay for us to understand that, because once you get it, then you can respond.
Now we can move
right,
accordingly.
instead of react. Because if I know somebody's doing something to me deliberately instead of intentionally, then my reaction is or my response is different.
Right.
When it's deliberate, I have to make a plan. Right? I have to respond. That's where the word responsibility is coming from.
So with that said, we ain't at least I ain't no longer accepting apologies. I just want to make that clear. You know what I mean? It's a wrap for that.
Yeah.
Right.
They enter dimensions with wicked intentions, preventing the progress of others, ascending, distracted by nonsense and violence. Destruction, production is limited. Consumption, abduction, hypnotic, divided, no dividends, no money, no currency. Hurry, you're the next contestant. If the price is right, they can get dissected.